Hello, family. Thank you for coming over to the house tonight. And just kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the SK beat. We're kicking. Just kicking. Just kicking. Okay, you don't come to another episode where we're going to be asking the question of, why you telling my business? Don't be telling my business. Why not? Because a can and a can, a can, and a wheel. Now we're off to... Hey fam, thank you for coming over to the channel today. We're going to be talking about Cardi B, and we're going to be talking about Nicki Minaj. Why are they still beefing with one another? That is my concern. But, you know, Nicki Minaj had to stick her nose into somebody else's business, and I think they're arch rivals anyway. But go check out Kiki's Tea. We're going to do a reaction on one of her videos, and she does have a good following, as well as she puts out good material. So again, that's Kiki's Tea. All right, Kiki apostrophe S Tea. All right, good. All right, but we're going to be talking about the audio and what she put in the audio. So I'll let you hear her side, and then I'll give my opinion in between everything. Okay, sounds fair? Okay, glad it sounds fair. Here we go.
Nigga, because of your album and you really been fucking doing me dirty after some fucking years that I'm up your ass. Not even a fucking thank you that I got for your and it's so crazy that I gotta go to the fucking internet because whenever I tell you something, you don't take it seriously. And I'm so tired of it. I'm so fucking tired of it.
Child, Cardi B is coming for everybody, and she is coming hard. She and her husband Offset are in the middle of a really nasty public feud, and she came out to put Offset on blast for playing with her emotions and trying to drive her crazy. She laid on to him, but he isn't the only one who caught the smoke, because Cardi also called out Nicki Minaj for trying to stick her nose in Cardi's personal business and side with Offset to take her down.
Okay. How you going to side with the op? The op is Offset. What I really want to know about Takeoff, that's what I really want to know. Did he have something to do, as well as Quavo, have anything to do with Takeoff's death? Okay? Because, you know, they be into all those rituals and sacrifices and all that stuff, allegedly. But, you know, somebody told me that shit really real, and I believe it. If you believe in good, you better believe in bad. It has to be your yin and your yang, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Siding with Offset is a major blow, but not unbelievable, okay? So they've been riding for each other. Well, not riding. They've been against each other for quite some time. I don't know why. They both seem to be in the same category as far as music. They both are well known in the industry. And I don't know why they would be robbing. Both of them are beautiful women. So let's continue to listen to Kiki's video.
Cardi is big mad, and honestly, we can't really blame her. Y'all, I swear Cardi B is going through it right now, because not only is she beefing with her husband Offset, but her beef with Nicki Minaj seems to be on full display right now. In case y'all aren't caught up with the tea, Cardi recently came out to reveal that she and Offset are currently separated, and they have been that way for a while.
I don't know if y'all been getting clues from me for my live. I don't know if you guys been getting clues from me for my lives or for my stories when I put some certain music or find my own followings. When it comes for today's events and stuff, I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true. I don't care to find out, because I've been single for a minute now, but I have been afraid to, I'm not afraid,
And for once, did anybody catch the subliminal messages she was trying to give us? Did anybody catch that her marriage was in trouble and she had already checked out in her mind? Because when I heard that, I was like, I didn't see any signals. I didn't see any fire. I didn't see any blasting posts that you and Offset were together. So I don't know. Some people think it's a PR stunt. I don't know. I don't know. Cause when Cardi get mad, she does run her mouth. Okay, trying to vent on the internet, and not so much the way you should go. But what's her what is her sister's name? Is it Chardonnay or Hennessy? Which one is it? She'd go vent to her about the situation. And I'm sure she'd give her great advice because she have enough money for her kids to go to college, for them to do well, for her to retire early. So I don't really understand. Just get rid of him because if you've been rid of him, or you've been rid of him since she said a couple of months. So you weren't with him in October, possibly September. So there's a chance you can make it on your own. You got to be strong. You got to, do what you got to do for us as being a single mom. Because you're separated. I don't know if he's giving you child support or whatnot, but you don't need child support from him. But let's get back to the audio.
Don't know how to tell the world, but I feel like today has been like a sign.
And the only reason she came out to say that was that Blueface had accused Offset of cheating on her with Krishan, saying, "Being tatted on a 304 is not a flex. You literally effed Cardi B husband a couple of weeks ago. I'm tired of men looking at me while they effing you. Get the rest of them going ASAP, please. So you ain't effed Cardi husband November 10th at 4 a.m. at the house in LA? I'm making this up." Offset did.
Now, my whole thing about that, Blueface, why are you all up in Cardi business? She even did a feature with you. I think it's Tatiana or something like that. Why would you get in this woman's business like that? Even though you wanted to get Krishan told and you wanted to expose some things that she may or may not have been a party of, but you hurting a lot of people around here that didn't ask you to air their business out unless you got something against Offset. Or and I don't understand because you and Krishan are not together, and you go back and forth on is Junior, the son, the baby boy she had, is your son or not? Some days you want him to be, other days you not. I'm like, get a grip, a firm grip on your life before you dwell into somebody else's life and want to throw stones here and there. You know what I'm saying? That's too childish. That's not man-like. Okay, a man ain't finna do all that. Now, if you're in the vicinity of where he is and he just found out some stuff, yeah, it's time to vent. Not put hands on nobody, but it's time to vent. So you'll feel better. Okay? But let's go back to the audio.
Did come out to deny hooking up with Krishan, and he tweeted, "I ain't ever have talked to or touched that lady. Real talk, man, you need some help." But people didn't believe him because, well, he has been nicknamed Off to cheat on social media for some reason. He has cheated on Cardi more times than we can count, and people don't believe that he can ever change. So when the rumors of him cheating with...
So that's the same as Blueface. He's not going to settle down to one woman. Not now. Probably not ever. Offset, he ain't nothing but a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He ain't nothing but a hoe. So it kind of makes you wonder, Cardi, why do you want him?
Krishan came out, a lot of people believed it. At first, it looked like Cardi was cool with the situation and she was moving on. She and Offset have been separated for a hot minute now, and she really sounded calm in that video where she announced that they were no longer together. But the next thing we knew, she went on a super rant against Offset, calling him out for playing with her feelings and trying to make her look dumb.
Because you will fucking talk to a nigga and a motherfucker will play in your fucking face over and over and over and over and over again. And she'll be like, watch. Watch what I'm about to do. Watch what I'm about to say. And it's so fucking sad that a nigga like to... Yo, really like to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident, and I've really been spared.
And you definitely should not have said, Cardi, that you're vulnerable and that people, in a sense, can take advantage of you. That's to all of your ops. What do you call it? Material to use against you, boo. Dang, when you want to vent, don't come to social media. Go see a therapist. Because at least you don't have to go back and somebody's playing a video saying you did this, that, and the third. Okay? All right.
Sparing you. I've really been sparing you. You've been feeling yourself, nigga, because of your album and and you really been fucking doing me dirty after some fucking years that I'm up your ass. Not even a fucking thank you that I got for your. And it's so crazy that I gotta go to the fucking internet because whenever I tell you something, you don't take it seriously. And I'm so tired of this. I'm fucking tired of this.
Now, we still don't know what exactly is going on between them, but whatever it is, Cardi is big hurt over it. I mean, they have broken up several times before, but she has never gone live to drag Offset so badly. And you can clearly hear from her voice that she is hurting really bad. She also tweeted, "Offset, you a B, man. Trust me, I'm effing taking it there. MFs will try you when you at your lowest and your most vulnerable time. You out here feeling yourself, but trust me, the tables turn." It didn't take long for people to figure out what was making her so mad. See, Offset had this 32nd birthday party a couple of days ago, and a lot of people were at the party, including Jade. In case y'all don't know who Jade is, she is the bartender who had an affair with Offset when he was already married to Cardi. Cardi found out about the affair and she paid men to jump Jade and her sister up. Cardi ended up catching charges from the incident, and even though she managed to avoid jail time, she still had to do some community service. Yeah, I get why Cardi would be mad, cause what? Offset still messing with Jade after Cardi caught charges over her is just embarrassing. That's just plain sinister. It is diabolical and explains why.
So that makes me wonder why. Well, it makes me wonder and believe that Cardi B's self-esteem has been shot. I'm like, go see a therapist, honey. They can work it out for you. Because it seems like you're emotional, too emotional, and you're in turmoil about it. So that's my best advice I can give Cardi. Go see a therapist. Period.
Why Cardi is hurting. However, Jade.
And definitely go seek legal advice and hurt that nigga with his hardest. That's his pocket, his greenbacks. Okay? Okay.
Denied being at the party, and she wrote, "I was out eating at a public restaurant. I was not at that week A party. Now leave me the F alone." But a lot of people don't believe her because the vibe of the supposed restaurant she was at matched the vibe of Offset's party. Plus, in her video, y'all can hear the DJ shout, "Miami in the building." And we know for a fact that Young Miami was at the party. Plus, the music at the restaurant was super loud, and it had people wondering what type of restaurant plays music like that. I'm not saying that Jade is lying, but the math ain't mathing, and a lot of people believe that she's not telling the truth. So again, I get why Cardi is mad, because Offset did her dirty by inviting Jade and her sister to his party when he knows how Cardi feels about them. Like, boys, show some respect. But that's not all, because it looks like Offset is determined to get under Cardi's skin in every way possible. See, word on the streets is that he is begging Nicki Minaj for a feature on a project that he has coming up.
Oh, Lord. See what I'm saying? He's messing with her mentally. I don't know about physically, but mentally and emotionally. And that can put somebody in a bad headspace. So I didn't know he was trying to get with Nicki Minaj, the op. Are you serious? I can't really see this as a PR stunt because she was just too emotional in her delivery of what she felt Offset had done to her. But let's keep watching. Let's keep listening.
Now, I know that a Nicki feature would make any song slap hard, but it's kind of shady that he's going after Nicki now that he and Cardi are no longer cool. Unfortunately, this is something that we've seen happen a lot of times, where people who were cool with Nicki suddenly start hanging out with Cardi after they fall out with Nicki, and people who were cool with Cardi start hanging out with Nicki when they have issues with Cardi. But for her husband and the father of her kids to go begging for a Nicki feature after he and Cardi fell out is just crazy. And then there is this screenshot floating around on Twitter, which I honestly don't know if it's real or not, but allegedly Offset left a comment on Nicki's post. This is just super messy. I mean, it was only a couple of months ago when Offset and Nicki's husband had that beef that got Nicki's husband in trouble. Offset was kikiing over it on social media, but all of a sudden he's now Team Nicki. Boy, if you don't start respecting your grown self. He is obviously doing this to get under Cardi's skin, and again, it is working because she is hurt. Also, speaking of Nicki, she also came out to troll Cardi. See, while all this was going on, she tweeted this photo of Michael Jackson laughing, and it was clearly a shade to Offset. Offset is known to be Michael Jackson's #1 fan, and he has cosplayed MJ so many times that I can't even begin to count. Every time Nicki trolls Offset, she uses a picture of MJ. So when she posted that,
Okay, so y'all heard it. It's just a mess. It's just a complete, utter mess. But keep Cardi in prayer. You know, maybe she'll do the right thing. Because she can catch something while he dipping in and dipping in and out. See you next video. Bye-bye.